Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 59 and the second story, The World's Greatest Hunter. Superman has already had his own version of the Chameleon, so why not him have his own version of Kraven the Hunter too? Though that one's not exactly as true as the previous Chameleon story. So the World's Greatest Hunter, some guy, I refuse to learn his name, is dying after he kills a radioactive boar. A radioactive boar? Are we sure this is not a Spider-Man story? Look, I don't feel bad for this guy because he's killing mostly defenseless animals, and also he has a bunch of African servants that call him master, so screw this guy. I hope he dies. So I don't feel bad about this guy, which is going to be a problem with the entire story, as I'm supposed to feel kind of sorry or some kind of emotion about him dying. That's not absolute glee, as I do feel. So, with him dying, he decides to do the only thing he can do, his biggest challenge. He's going to force Superman to hunt him. Wait a minute, he's the world's greatest hunter. Shouldn't he be hunting Superman? I feel like they went the wrong direction here. So yeah, he hides a bomb somewhere in Metropolis, and Superman has to follow a whole bunch of clues in a certain amount of time to stop the bomb from going off. It's apparently in a lead box. Now, usually, it's happened at least twice. I can't remember if the second time has happened yet, or it's just a story I've read that's ahead of me recording these. But usually when someone's using lead to hide something in Metropolis, Superman just kind of flies around using his X-ray vision, and he ends up stumbling upon it because, well, a random piece of lead somewhere in the city that he's probably looked at many times, and due to how much he can see with his X-ray vision and the speed he can move, he generally just finds it pretty quickly. But here he's not going to go through that whole thing. He's just going to follow these challenges, which aren't particularly hard, but they do see him going about the world really quickly. I'm surprised the world's greatest hunter can stay so far ahead, seeing that he has to, like, take a plane or a helicopter to get to these places. Most of them are pretty banal, except for, like, lifting the Rock of Gibraltar, so I guess there is a challenge to it. But in the end, Superman arrives too late as a jaguar escapes from some zoo hunters. That sounds bad, who were trying to capture the jaguar to bring back to, may have been the Metropolis Zoo, just funny enough. And he's horribly injured. Good for that jaguar. I'm sorry he's going to go to zoo prison for the rest of its life. It really took somebody out that needed to be taken out. Before he dies, he gets to celebrate that he beat Superman. Oh no, a story where Superman gets defeated. Not my favorite type of Superman story, where Superman fails. These are hard stories to tell. It's very difficult, especially to a character who does the impossible, so you really have to work hard at him failing and tell an actual interesting story. Interesting, Garth Ennis, of all people, wrote maybe the most successful story about Superman failing, in Hitman, of all things. Superman then lets the bomb go off because he's already figured out it's not an actual bomb. It's an explosion that sends a whole bunch of, like, pamphlets explaining who this hunter was to the people. So he gets his legacy. So I'm supposed to be feeling good right now. I do kind of feel good about him being dead. I don't like the whole celebration over this monster who decided to make Superman and the people of Metropolis worry that a bomb was going to go off. And that's not even mentioning his horrible animal killing and possible enslavement of a group of people. So, yeah, I wish he died more horribly. And radiation poisoning is a pretty bad way to die. So that is it from Superman 59, the world's greatest hunter, even though he did no hunting in the story. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the bell icon to get notifications when new videos up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Friday is Bat Friday, where I cover Batman story, either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? And it sounds to me like the big game hunter does get forgotten, so yay! Have a great day.